Hey everyone, Rushlock here with another episode of reading Rixx Javix articles from Uganda. If you're enjoying this series, make sure to hit the follow button down below or the subscribe button. We're here on YouTube. Now let's dive into it. Kids with Knives. With a YouTube link here to a fight from 9 years ago. When Stay Frosty was formed back in 2013, we weren't able to join in on the Alliance tournament because, well, simply put, we didn't have an Alliance yet. A band apart was still a year away from being formed, and, even so, it takes time after formation to earn eligibility. In the meantime, we thought it would be a good idea to get some tournament experience, and so we signed up for the Neo tournament. We sucked. We didn't practice, we didn't take it seriously, and we mostly got our asses handed to us. Except for one glorious day in the middle of all the chaos. A day in which we still sucked pretty hard, but still managed to win a match against kids with knives. Obviously, Stay Frosty and ABA would go on to compete in many more Alliance tournaments in the coming decade and win many more important matches over bigger alliances. But there's just something about this specific Neo match that keeps bringing me back to watch it nearly 10 years later. This was a do-or-die match. If we lose, we are out of the tournament. About 2 hours before the match was scheduled to start, we are on comms going over our potential fleet comps and debating what to bring. If I remember right, our last match was a Gal Rush style comp, or maybe a Min Rush style comp. Either way, it was a losing comp. As the time kept ticking away, I was getting more and more frustrated. We had good pilots, we hadn't practiced, and we had very little confidence in our comps. Heck, most of us hadn't even flown together that often inside the game yet. At the last minute, I made a decision. We would fly a pirate-themed comp in the match, and I quickly outlined the formations and what ships we would bring along. We had one problem. No matter how we worked the points, we kept getting left with 2 points left over. We decided to bring a pirate rookie ship in that slot, and I reached out to the tournament team to get approval for that. I was told that the pirate rookie ships could not be used in the matches. So we had to break the perfect pirate comp up with a Merlin, which, if I'm remembering right, was loaded with ECM or tracking disruptors. Either way, the Merlin was in. We didn't have those ships laying around and prepared. We had to fit them on the spot and try to make sense of everything. It was chaos. Time was running out. We made several mistakes along the way in the rush. For me, the biggest mistake was in the balance of my cargo hold. How much ammo do you bring along, and how many cap charges will you need? As it turned out, I needed one more cap charge. One more cap charge, and my Macarial would have lived. My feeling then was to put great pilots in the ships they know, and let them be great pilots. There are a lot of great moments in this match. Edge-of-your-seat decisions that helped turn the tide in our favor. And dumb moves that cost us ships and almost cost us the match. And some truly amazing Cinnable flying from Watson and Oma. It is a messy, terrible, horrible, and utterly fantastic match, and while it doesn't showcase the world's best flying or strategy, it does perfectly capture the insane tenacity and spirit that is Stay Frosty. I return to this one every so often and watch it, remembering that crazy day, and how this moment captured the crazy of those early days, and how well it defined us and what we were about for everyone to see. Friendly neighborhood pirates indeed. So I enjoyed watching this match. I booted up and played through it before doing this recording, and it's wild going back and watching 9-year-old matches and seeing the commentary and then getting the perspective insight from Rixx as someone who was actually on grid and looking back after nearly a decade as well. That nostalgic feeling is always there of better times, and that's a factor as well. But it was interesting to watch a video with a pirate theme, watch commentators react to it, and seeing it succeed and do things like that. I remember watching Neos over the years and really enjoying that. In fact, the Alliance tournament is what got me into EVE originally. This is back in the day. I don't remember if they were streaming it on Own3D or where it was being streamed, if not only on their own website. I don't know. But I'd seen a banner ad for EVE somewhere, clicked it. Alliance tournament was going on, checked it out, was blown away that these large, from my perspective, not knowing EVE anything at that time, these large-scale fights, large scale in terms of that, an organization had put forth a team to support and put on grid like this with ships and modules and assets and things like that. Just blew me away and got me checking out EVE in the first place. We got the Alliance tournament announced for later this year, of course. We'll be checking that out. I'm sure Rixx will be, if not already, getting ducks in a row for that for this year as well. But it was definitely cool checking out a kind of a backlog video view of this. And what stood out to me on this video, unrelated to Rixx's post entirely, was the resolution of older videos like that. And it could be because I saw it in the preview mode. Maybe there's other options there, but that stood out to me as well. But definitely enjoy look back there at a former performance in Alliance tournament. If you guys have fights that you were in, if you were in a Alliance tournament team in the past, share that experience with us. Link up the video of your fight in the comment section down below. And reading this and watching that other video, or the video here, kind of inspired me to consider ideas of maybe showing Alliance Tournament fights on stream someday. Maybe people have requests and one they want to share specifically for reasons. But until the next one, we'll see you later.